Hello Gemini, welcome to my channel. This tarot reading will be for your zodiac sign. General messages for the month of February. I hope everything resonates with your zodiac sign, but you will know better once you hear everything, all the messages, when all the cards on the table, how much of it resonates with you and what you are going through right now. That's why I always say, it is a general tarot reading. I'm not gonna, if I see something specific related to romantic life, again, of course, I'm gonna say it, but I'll try to address every possibility because it is not a private reading. Thank you to all of you who follow this channel, who leave like. Again, if you find that this channel resonates with, or I'm resonating with the way you like messages to be told, please leave like and subscribe to my channel. I will start with 9 cards, 3 for the past energies, 3 for current energies, and 3 for what's coming. And I'll add more at the end if we need to clarify more. My goal for today is to make it a shorter reading because I do want to do more readings for that month, for each month. So we'll see. The goal is for the reading to be around 15 minutes. So that's why I don't want too many cards on the table. And I don't feel the need to have too many cards on the table. Again, thank you to all of you who stay until the end. So let's start. Gemini in February, month of February. What do they need to know? Gemini. I'm going to pull all 9 cards and then I'm going to say what they are. So far, you've been through a lot, Gemini. I mean, you are my 3rd reading for today, but, well, we'll talk about it. But you are definitely facing something here. Let's see what's at the bottom. Ace of Wands. You are looking forward to something new. It's like you are waiting for the new excitement, receiving an offer, some kind of a passionate or a call or something to start. But this is something that you are waiting for. Some kind of offer or a phone call or a message to receive, something related to passion, whatever you feel passion for. It could be a relationship, a person, work, job, an offer, some kind of an offer. Let's see what's been. Ooh, 2 of Cups behind it. So it's some kind of a partnership related to some kind of partnership. You wanna, or a date or a meeting. You wanna talk. You wanna have a conversation about something with somebody. So that's what you are waiting for here. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to say all the 9 cards, and then I'm going to keep repeating as I move on from section to section. Again, we are describing energies. The Tower, past. I'm talking about past. The Tower, 10 of Cups, death. Present, 2 of Swords, strength, 3 of Swords. Future energies, 7 of Cups, 9 of Swords, and Queen of Wands. Scorpio is that is Scorpio energy, just to say that. And strength is Leo energy, that's for the present. Just naming then the Queen of Wands is Pisces, Aries, and Taurus energy. So, but let's start with what you've been carrying, what kind of energy you've been carrying from the past, or maybe even bringing it into this situation. Something unexpected changed, and you had to deal with the consequences of that. It wasn't a very pleasant situation, because I see that it affected your peace and tranquility here with the Ten of Cups. Maybe that's why you kind of moved yourself away from whatever caused you this distress. But it was more like you're receiving something new, something blew up, and you realize something. You realize maybe your own mistake or their mistake, somebody else's mistake. But it was a realization, some bad news, and somebody had to pay a price, or maybe you felt that you had to pay the price for whatever happened. That feeling of losing control, and you don't like that. Earth is shaking under our feet. It doesn't have to be some huge, big thing. Again, this happened. This already happened. Some kind of disappointment. And at that point, when that happened, you realize something was done badly, or that something wasn't done properly since the beginning. Maybe you rushed, or missed a step, or didn't see something. You missed something. And that's why the Tower happened. Maybe you even knew that this would happen. It just you were hoping it would not. Because with Tower it's clearing. It's when we do things the way we're not supposed to do, and of course it's going to shake up. If we keep building and adding on it, but the base is not stable, it will crash. What I mean? Well, let's say we are supposed to do something and we keep avoiding it. It could be like that. It doesn't have to be, we broke up or somebody hurt me deeply. No, could be you're supposed to do something that you hate to do, but it's serious. Like, okay, I'm just thinking, like, everybody hates going to dentist. Like, we avoid until it really hurts. And we said, okay, it's time to go. And I wish I've done that before. This was so bad. This is so wrong. And you realize that later when it happens, and you finally go to see a doctor about something, and then it's like, gosh, I wish I did that before. What was I doing, And then you have to go, now I'm going to do things differently. It was a mistake. I learned from my mistake. I'm not going to, I've grown through this. And I'm not going to repeat that again. And so it was some kind of a mistake. And I think you realized if it's a relationship, maybe that was their fault. But maybe it was your fault as well if you were, let's say, naive. You were ignoring signs. In that sense, maybe you are taking the fault, your fault. And you realized you need something new, a new plan, new use, you need some changes. And that kind of course, affected you in a sense how it made you view this thing. And I see you changing, spending more time with your circle of people you trust. For some reason, I see you like if you were busy with this thing that blew up, you're suddenly returning to a safety, the Ten of Cups. That's our safety. That's our community of people that we like, or maybe it just means, I need to calm down a little bit. I need to pull myself together, spend some time alone or decide what I want to do and deepen my relationship with other people, my community, my friends, my work. Just focus on something else, something different that gives me pleasure, that gives me this sense of balance. And through that introspection, you went through this death energy, which is our realization that things are finished. Death is not a bad card. It's just when we finally accept that it's time for changes. Done with the old. We are putting it aside. It's old. It's done. It's time for new. It's time for changes, endings, which bring new beginnings. So that card is never, never, never. Well, not never, but in general readings, the way I read them, and even when I read for myself, and I see that card, it's like, oh, well, it's time for me to shed the old. Whatever I'm doing, it's time to change. I can't move forward. It's telling me I can't move forward if I keep holding on something. Oh, I can't let go. Oh, I can't. Well, then you can't move forward. In that sense, that card is kind of a strict. It's kind of telling you, well, are you ready to let go of something? There is something new for you. But are you ready to release something? Even the bad, negative thinking. Are you ready to let go of that in order to move forward? You can't carry that baggage with you, whatever that is. If you want to change a job or whatever, new position, maybe you should go work on a resume. Hey, go fix that resume. Add something new. See what you have to put in there in order to start new, something new. There's a new beginning. There are always new beginnings for us somewhere. You just have to be ready for them, release something, or go through that introspection so that our eyes will open so we can see them. Oh, okay. We were waiting for the signs. Those signs were probably there, but we couldn't see them before. Now we see them, and we will say, okay, that's the sign that I'm ready to move forward. So again, in the past, you had to make some necessary changes to make the room for new things to arrive. You have learned that endings bring new beginnings. We are closing a circle to something. You've been through something very painful. You have done some kind of introspection. And you're moving forward. Changing your views. Current energies. Although, for some of you, this could be in February. For some of you, you've been through this in January. For some of them, will be delayed to the March. Again, it all depends how quickly you will go through the cards I just explained. Two of Swords, Strength, and Three of Swords. It feels to me that you may be still struggling on finding that courage with something. I don't know why. For this, I'll pull more cards just because they're very general. I want to know, why are you struggling here with the Two of Swords? You're like on some kind of crossroad. You are undecided. You have to make a decision, but you are fearing pain. And I see that pain here with the Three of Swords. Are you experiencing some kind of disappointment right now about something? Because I clearly see somebody who's avoiding something. Fear from getting hurt. Somebody is not ready. I feel silence. Could it be somebody else around you not ready to communicate? Or is it you? Some kind of inner conflict. I sense the inner conflict in somebody. And because of that conflict, because of that fear, they are unable to make a decision or maybe face something. Because with the Strength card, I see necessity to look deeper, below the surface, what's within us. Again, that's a Leo energy. Taming our inner beast. For some reason, you still need that strength to beat whatever that's giving you this fear. Because remember, she's holding a lion, but she's not holding it like forcing it. She's finally capable to sit next to a beast, calm and composed. Beast is not afraid of her, and she's not afraid of the beast. So there's a harmony and balance in this energy. And it's also telling me that you maybe have to deal, or somebody here needs to deal with a thing that, sometimes we force the outcome. We want to force something. So the cards are saying, don't force anything. Maybe because we build certain expectations in our heads, especially air signs, and I'm an air sign. I like to picture things a certain way, and I tend to be a perfectionist sometimes with certain things. So if they are not, I panic, and I'm delaying the decision or even starting something. Because I said, I need to have a clear picture from A to Z how it's going to be. And if it's not, if I'm seeing, oh, this may be going this way and I don't want that, this will be, creating like Three of Swords, some kind of disappointment, or maybe I'm not ready, like the doubts. We all face them. And like I said, I face them too. So here, maybe you have to be more kind to yourself and an understanding and kind of work on that. Because I know you can deal with this problem. I know you can conquer this problem. You are stronger than you think. You have to kind of face something. Maybe even accept certain things or certain people the way they are. But sometimes we can only work on ourselves. We can't work on other people. Like, we have to accept it, and kind of deal with it. Can we accept them the way they are and keep them in our life, or move on? Somebody definitely needs more time here, because understanding will bring better results. But understanding ourselves, what we need, where we see ourselves, what do we want? And again, Three of Swords. Somebody needs time to heal something. It is always related to past disappointments and heartbreak and betrayals, wounds that didn't heal. I sense that this is because something that happened in the past. Somebody needs time. Somebody's afraid of harsh communication. Could be that too. Maybe you were supposed to say something to somebody, but you can't find that courage, strength to do it. But whatever it is you are supposed to do something and you keep delaying it. You keep saying, oh, well, I need more time. I need more time. Maybe I'm not ready. You're just over-analyzing the situation. Let's see what's coming. Seven of Cups, Nine of Swords, and Queen of Wands. Like I said, Queen of Wands is Pisces, Aries, and Taurus. Seven of Cups, still over-analyzing. Just like Two of Swords, Seven of Cups, over-analyzing, thinking, need time to decide, or, maybe I should wait for this option, or what am I going to do, Confusion. Both cards talk about confusion. And that's causing this Nine of Swords. Anxiety and stress. Thinking the worst. I'm going to have to clarify this just because, again, it's not a good energy. And I want more information on what it is, especially for those of you like, oh, I don't know what this is. So we're going to clarify it so you are prepared. So basically, what I'm saying, they are saying that you will continue this energy of internalizing something, overthinking, scared of some kind of harshness. Could be, with the Tower, that it still hurts. Like I said, it was something that when you realize, and there were consequences, and it stayed with us. So month of February for you are still processing things that happen, something negative that happened. You need to make a decision. Somebody here needs to communicate it, speak, make a decision, but they are not able to do that. And with the Queen of Wands, I see somebody who is ready to start something new, because she resembles, or she talks about, or her card talks about passion. Fearlessness. She's fearless. We need to be like her in terms of how do we fix this problem, or of being stuck in one position where we are fearful of getting hurt. She's not. Queen of Wands is not. She's courageous. She's driven. She'll conquer that beast. She's confident, strong, independent, adventurous. With her, fears melt away. Since that card is your last card and is standing in your future, I feel like it's telling me it's coming. You will have that energy. But let's see how we're going to get there, because I want more information on her. So I see passion returning. What will bring this passion, this confidence, this strength, this independence? Queen of Wands, Gemini. Remember the bottom card was Ace of Wands? Well, you got it. The bottom, at the beginning of the reading, I said the bottom card was Ace of Wands, and then the second card behind Ace of Wands was Two of Cups. Okay, one more card. And of course, we know that Queen of Wands holds that wand. Ace of Wands, like I said, and Eight of Cups are standing next to the Queen of Wands because I asked about her. You were waiting for the sign, because with Ace of Wands, I see you want changes, you want passion, you are waiting for the new excitement. And I kept saying, earlier, it's like you're waiting for the message or a phone call or something. With the Eight of Cups, I see you making the change. You are unhappy about something, but it's like you were fearful to make that phone call or to have a conversation or to communicate something. Here I see how much you want that with the Eight of Cups. That's something new, a change, need. I feel that need for change of you. Cups are there, but you're like, I want more of something. And through this experience in the past, you have grown. You accept that something has happened. Yes, it's not all a disaster. I have myself. I have certain things that I have accomplished. I just want to move on. I want to make changes. I want something new. And you are going to have that with the Queen of Wands. This passionate energy of her that she carries through this Ace of Wands. Something new, an offer, a phone call, some kind of action that you will be taking. And with the Eight of Cups, you moving forward. Something new. Whatever was empty, you will fill it up. One more card, please. And of course, I have gone too far with the time. I always do that. One more card. Future, Gemini, February, Queen of Wands, and Eight of Cups, Gemini. The Lovers. Oh, to me, Lovers or Two of Cups, very, very similar energy. I like to see them together when I have Two of Cups, and just it's a confirmation what we're talking about. But yeah, you want something different, something new, and it's been on your mind. It's just you were so fearful of not maybe getting it or communicating it, or you felt that you were not strong enough. I don't turn the cards in the reverse, but I look at the cards around it. So strength, it's like I'm reading it like it was in the reversed. But here, you are making choices from a heart, and that's what you want for the future. All the choices related to your romantic life, you want them to be made, from the heart. You want to be wise. Again, it is your card, the Lovers, Gemini, whatever it's coming your way. Month of February, or let's say end of it, or in a March. You will make that change once you find that passion. Once you stop fearing the unknown, the beast, and for you, the beast is getting hurt, the fear of getting hurt. But just be yourself. Be this card, the Lovers, what it represents, feeling that you are ready to make choices that fulfills you, that will give you balance, that will give you this harmony in days of peace. And I saw that here with the Ten of Cups, kind of a similar energy. You understand that, choices carry consequences, but I see you making choices like, okay, I'm going to do whatever makes me happy. I'm not going to be concerned about others or, these fears that you carry around. You will let them go. Let them go and be faithful to yourself, to what you want to do. And I have a feeling for the majority of you in this situation, it will be a little sign, a phone call, or an offer that you will receive that will encourage you to step into this passionate energy of the Queen of Wands and move forward toward what you wish to do, whatever plan you are making. Just remember that you have to go through this phase of death, releasing the old, cutting ties to the old, shedding it, in order to accept yourself and not be fearful to make those decisions, not be afraid to make your choices, especially, like I said, Seven of Cups and Nine of Swords. Step away from that energy of fear and panic and worries and being, burdened. Because I have a feeling that these are all just your thoughts, over-analyzing. It's time for you to maybe risk a little bit, make a decision, find that strength, and don't force anything. Just be yourself. Go from A to B. Don't go A to Z. Just go A, B, C, slowly, step by step, until you're like, oh yeah, it happened. It all happened. A full circle. I hope something resonated in today's messages for your zodiac sign. If it did, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. And thank you all who stayed until the end. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.